You ever wonder why people stay in cults? I mean, from the outside, it looks so obvious. The manipulation, the control, the blind devotion. It's all right there. And yet people stay. People defend it. And even when they know the leader is corrupt, they even see, they see that the leader is corrupt and they see the abuse and the lies and the contradictions, but they stay. And why? Because leaving isn't as simple as walking away. It's not just about the leader, it's about the belief system. You see, when someone joins a cult, it's rarely about the leader at first. It's about the message, the doctrine, the thing that fills the void in their life, that gives them purpose. Maybe it's the spiritual, or maybe it's the social. Maybe it's the clout or the promise of being a part of something greater. That, the leader, I don't know, they're just a messenger, a guide. The belief is what truly matters, and that's what a lot of content creators are missing the point here. It's not the fool, it's not the jester, it's actually the whole kingship. It's the, you know what I'm saying? It's the reign. So even when the leader is exposed as a fraud, when the cracks start to show, there is mental gymnastics at play. Sure, he's bad. They tell themselves, but the teachings are still true. This is what they say. These are quotes. Sure, he's bad and whatever, but it's the knowledge, whatever that is. And because, if the doctrine is flawed, then what? Then everything they dedicated their time to and their energy and their entire identity to is a lie. And that's terrifying. And that's a kind of death. So few people will see this video and they'll go, oh, I've seen that footage. I know that part of the story, but I'm muting the audio of the original footage. Rest in peace, OJ, of the original footage, so you can hear my point, because we don't need their voice. They're not saying nothing. Any video they make today, they ain't saying nothing. The old videos and the old statements are way more interesting. But to let them talk for an hour on my channel, props to whoever does that, is cool. But it's nothing to gain from listening to their whole diatribe or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's cognitive dissonance. Look it up. Cognitive dissonance. All right? And then they try to argue with false equivalencies. And then the whole group suffers from xenophobia. I've said all this before. When reality and belief clash, the mind will twist itself into knots to preserve the belief. And it's easier to believe that a leader went astray than to admit that the foundation itself is rotten. And if there's any time left in this video at the end, I will let the audio play. But I posted this before. It's no big deal. Let me say that one more time. It's easier to believe that a leader went astray than to admit the foundation itself is rotten. Now, and let's not forget the fear. Leaving doesn't just mean walking away. It means losing your community, your friends, sometimes even your family. It means being branded a traitor, an apostate, an enemy. Some people would rather live a lie than be alone in the truth. All right? So they stay, they justify, they separate the leader from the message, even when the message was built on manipulation from the start. And maybe deep down, they know maybe in a quiet moment they hear that whisper of doubt. But facing it, accepting it, that's the hardest thing of it all. That's why people don't just leave, because leaving isn't just leaving. It's starting over. And it's not, not everyone is ready for that. So if you like my monologue today, His Lordship actually has a monologue playlist, Lordship Monologues, and there's more where this came from. And we're going to let this brother right here take it from here.
And then you complain about they took this and they take that and they leave. Nigga, you ran everybody that was there out.
I have no reason to lie to you. And when that money left, they left. And that's the secret nobody wants you to know.
And then you complain about they took this and they take that and they leave. Nigga, you ran everybody that was there out.
I'm embarrassed because although my intent was good, I was foolish. For me, I need people I need music producers. Like Sid, I want to put my message into a music form, right? I have a studio. I have, Logic's, the new Logic.
I have a video called 3,000 Reasons. So if you want to hear the original audio from beginning to end, which there's nothing to learn and gain from, you can. But a picture is worth 1,000 words. You will actually learn more with the sound on mute, because you can see that Eliana Velvet looked very, very young. All right, she was with another gentleman, but quickly left him for Nature Boy at her young age, and she was just a baby, really. And but this guy, he sets the facts straight, But like I said, he's out of gas, stuck in South America when he had a budget of $300,000, but now he's out of gas in his little van, and somebody went to go get some gas, and they had to walk God knows how many miles to go get some gas. So he's trying to play it off, go live, raise some money. It's extremely hot. You can see nobody's really dressed up. But in the back, in the little corner next to this other brother, we all know his name, is Velvet. And she tried to talk about how old she was when she joined and this and that, and she didn't do this and that. But remember, she left Olmec in a very foul way to get with Nature Boy. And then he wreaked havoc. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying?